Hi, I'm Sarah Hollinsworth with JL Smith & Company, and this summer I had the chance to visit my good friend Toby Mancke in Germany and check out the one and only Mancke Flute Workshop. While visiting, I play-tested flute and piccolo head joints and hand-selected my favorites to take back home to our clients. I also got a behind-the-scenes look at the Mancke facilities. In this video, you'll get to tag along with me as Toby Mancke himself gives an in-depth tour of the fantastic workshop he's set up. Our tour begins in the wood storage area, where hundreds of wood blocks will eventually turn into some of the most beautiful head joints we sell. So without further ado, here's Toby Mancke.
So this is our wooden stock. It's quite important to have a great amount of wood prepared and aged. And these days it's becoming more difficult to get new wood because of the new CITES regulations and things. So and that's why we have quite a nice amount of prepared wood here available. So we receive the wood in blocks like this, coming straight from Africa or South America. So we have the pink ivory there and the king wood. So the wood is coming with waxed ends in order to have it drying out slowly to prevent from cracking while drying.
Yeah. So how long is the process total?
So we need at least 6 years of stress relieving. And in between that 6 years we have several steps of preparing the wood to have the chance to stress relieve.
So in stages.
Yes, right. First step is we do some rough turning and drilling to allow the wood to have space to move. Now we have the hole inside, the wood can start moving, stress relief. Then we do that again. So we make the inside bore larger, the outside diameter smaller. So we have 3 steps within that 6 years to stress relief. Right. And then once we have that final precise blank, which is stress relieved over that period, we can start crafting the head joint out of that piece. So this is our main working room where we have the different benches and where the assemble work and the handwork take place.
Where the head joint comes to life.
Where the head joint comes to life, right. And these days I think the key point from the point of the making is to have the highest level of traditional craftsmanship combined with the latest technology. And so we have here our CAD design bench with Oliver working on designs, drawings, everything is 3D designed these days, so we can see what Oliver is doing here.
My job is to design new models if we have a new idea, to bring it to life at first here at our PC, and then later to program all the machines if the design is okay. Maybe start with a little prototype on our 3D printer, and at the second stage to program our milling machine and to bring the models into wood.
Yeah, so with that technology we are able to come faster out with new designs, to have a wider variety of models available. And so if I have an idea for a new shape or design of a head joint, so we work here shoulder and shoulder. Here's my bench and he's sitting behind me, so I can do my job, and he is doing the design part in the computer, in the CAD/CAM system, and then we have together a look and see, okay, that shape should be different, or let's take that wave a little bit higher here, so we can we have everything in hand here, and we can work fast on designs, as we have the 3D printing in-house. So we can overnight have a print made, and at the next morning we have the part at the bench and see
how put your hands on it.
Right, how the result is, and then we can have a look and see, okay,
Okay.
is the shape nice? Does it looks okay? Do we need to change anything? So yeah, we can come faster out with new designs and models that way. And
So this was done on the 3D printer?
yes, so that's
Very
a print
cool.
coming from the 3D printer. And yeah, after that looks good, we can go further with programming for the machining and things, which takes lots of time. So we first want to see
Get it right at this.
right to
point.
yeah,
Yeah.
how it looks, and if everything is okay to go the next
Yeah.
step. Then we have the different benches here. This is my bench. I'm working on mainly on cutting the head joints. I do more work myself on the metal head joints, so there's lots of bending for the sheet material of the gold and silver, preparing the castings, the risers,
The risers, yeah.
doing soldering of risers and lip plates. And yeah, then there's basically hand work involved, like filing, cutting, and putting the head joint together. So with the metal head joints, there's less machining involved than with the wood, because the wood you craft out from one solid block.
Right.
And with the metal, you have many different parts and sheets and bending and castings, and so that's quite a different. So on the next bench, there's Thomas working, our goldsmith. He assembles head joints, what comes from the machining department, all the single components. He will prepare first, that everything has the right fit and shape, and then the head joint will be assembled and will be put together and polished and oiled, and decork assembly will be made. And once everything is made and nicely finished, head joints come to my bench again, and then I start doing the cutting, the testing, and so this is my bench. I'm mainly doing my work here. So I'm preparing parts for metal head joints. We have several gold and silver lip plates with different risers here. So I'm preparing the castings, the risers, to go together with the lip plates. And after the lip plate and the riser has been soldered together, there's lots of handwork involved. So the embouchure hole will be milled and filed out, and we can have a look how that works. So basically most of these critical things are done by hand. There's no machining available what could take over with that work. So it's lots of experience what you need, and just sitting at the bench and bringing the material into shape, so we have different parts. We have these days the widest variety of head joint models in the industry, and we do many head joints in wood. There's more machining involved making wooden head joints, and so for the wooden head joints I have to do less of preparing parts and to assemble things. That's done by my employees, and pretty much the finished prepared head joint arrives at my bench, and I mainly do the cutting of the embouchure hole And yeah, so this is what is waiting next for me. Piccolo head joints, metal head joints in different combinations, like gold head joints with wooden lip plates, different risers, all gold head joints. And yeah, I have to cut the embouchure hole on all of these head joints, and after that is done, I will do the testing and playing and recutting till every head joint has this special sound and touch.